You talked about Jimmy Butler and just the belief that he brought to this team. I think we talked about it a couple weeks ago. If you would have known this back in February that you'd be here now moving on to the second round, would you have believed it? And what did Jimmy bring to this team?
That's why we're here. I mean, we were, 10th place at one point in February and, finished the year with a sense of urgency on the run to even get it to the play-in to give ourselves a chance. So for us to build chemistry on the fly, build trust on the fly.
Let's get right into it. The Warriors beat the Rockets 103-89 in Game 7 in the NBA playoffs. It took a while, and there were a few scares along the way, but the Warriors are headed to the Western Conference semifinals where they will beat the Minnesota Timberwolves. Steph and the Warriors will continue their title run as the new-look Warriors with Jimmy Butler take care of business. Curry didn't hit the night-night after this three-ball, but he did set up Hield on the next possession down the floor, and that will put the Rockets to rest as Golden State went up 20 and will stroll to the finish line. A 5-point flurry from Curry put the Warriors back in command early in the fourth quarter, and the Warriors weren't looking back after that. Steph started to warm up in the third quarter, and you knew it was going to be Chef Curry time heading into the fourth quarter. Amen Thompson had a fantastic night in his first Game 7. He was the best player on the floor for the Rockets and ended the game with 24 points and 9 rebounds. The Rockets would cut the deficit to 3 at one point late in the third quarter. Steph continued to distribute as he let the game come to him, knowing that his shots would drop eventually. He found Brandon P for one of his 7 assists on the night. Buddy had 6 3-balls in the first half as he stole the show for 24 minutes. He would cool off a bit in the third quarter, but he would reactivate in the fourth quarter. Hield had 22 points in the first half and carried the Warriors, who built up a double-digit lead. That would be the cushion for much of the game. Houston would chip into it, but were never able to draw level. Steph didn't score a bucket in the first quarter and went to halftime with just 3 points, but he had 6 rebounds and 5 assists on a night that he didn't get off to the hottest of shooting start. Buddy Hield got hot from the 3-point range early, and that would be the start of a playoff career night high. He ended the quarter with a 3-ball from half court to beat the buzzer and put the Warriors up heading into the final quarter. They would lead the entire rest of the way. The Golden State Warriors are headed into the next round of the NBA playoffs after going into Houston and beating the Rockets in Game 7 from the Toyota Center. It was Buddy Hield leading the way with 33 points in the 103-89 win on Sunday night. It wasn't Steph Curry or even Jimmy Butler coming out of the gate and setting the pace for the Warriors on the road. It was Draymond Green who came out, hit 8 quick points in the first few minutes of the game. But let me know in the comments section, what do you think about the Game 7, and do you think the Warriors is going to beat the Timberwolves in the Western semifinals? But it's your boy Dizzle. I'm out. Peace.